All right, we're going to try this again, but got a studio update today, and it's been a little rough going. Probably noticed that in the last video. We were a bit salty, but stuff wasn't going right. And I have better news today, so I'm relieved about that. This is one of the few times that I've reached out to the manager and it worked out. I'm not the kind of person that sends food back at a restaurant. I'm not the kind of person who asks for a manager to get stuff solved. I usually just vote with my feet, right? Or vote with my dollars and just go elsewhere. So we were about to pull the plug on this project with this contractor, but as a last-ditch effort, we reached out because stuff was going very slowly, but also the work was really, really subpar. Obviously, some subcontractors they hired out were doing some garbage work, and so I figured the owner would want to know about that, and they weren't aware. They thought everything was going fine. So within an hour, they'd pulled off the old project manager, and the owner is now managing the project themselves, which is just a beautiful thing. So lesson in this for business owners like myself, like probably many of you guys, including artists out there, like take ownership over what you're doing. It's really important. Like our work is attached to us, and our integrity and our quality of work is really important. So anyway, here's the awesome news. So what the previous project manager said might take a couple months, they did last week. So we got a new soffit to clean up the mess there. Doors are in. So we've got a couple solid core doors here that'll keep out a lot of drums. It's going to sound great. And then all of these like weird patches, that's all imperfections from the drywaller that, again, the project manager said they weren't going to fix. They were going to quote us extra for it. And the owner said, no, that's a mistake. We'll fix that. So they're fixing that right now. They're also going to clean up the mess on the floor. They're going to make all that stuff right. So we've got some progress. Again, door kits are going in. We have baseboards now. This is our ISO booth. They're just fixing a lot of the problems, and it's going to be awesome. So HVAC's going to go in this week, so we're going to have HVAC there. And the bathroom that was going to take a month to do is almost completely done. Now, there is a little mistake in that the light switch is behind the door now, so they're going to solve that. But full bath is in. It's looking great. Everything works except the shower. But hey, we're making some really great progress in not a lot of time. Again, I'm not the kind of person to reach out to a manager. I usually just fire a team and hire someone else, or never hire that team again. But look, this is how you make stuff right. So if you're an artist out there and you're working with a production team that's not doing some great stuff, or you've got a manager who's not pulling their weight, or a coach, or your label is just kind of sitting back, you're working hard and doing all the right stuff, and it's not working, like, you might just need to find a new team. Might just not be working out. Don't jump ship too early, right? Try and reconcile stuff. And then on the other foot, like if you're a producer like me, or a coach, or work in a label, or you're an artist manager, or you own a construction business or a restaurant, like our customer experience and their results and their outcomes, just that's everything for us, right? Myself as a coach, like I've built a business on my clients' results. Like that's everything. And so keep that in mind. Make stuff right. Do everything in your power to make stuff right. Even if it's going to cut into your costs. Do the right thing. So yeah, it's a week ago we were not excited about the progress happening in the basement here in the studio, but now we are. because stuff is getting fixed. And people have been here every day this past week, which has never happened, that we've seen a crew here every single day making stuff right. So it's a good news update today. Really, really glad that the owner stepped in and they're making stuff right, because it's their name on it. And that kind of ownership and that kind of pride is really, really important when it comes to this kind of work. So anyway, that's the news. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope that's a good lesson for you, especially the people who own businesses, but also their clients, right? As a client, you need to get what you're paying for. So if you're doing the good work of investing in yourself and you're paying a few grand for, a few songs or even more for an album, and you're not happy, like, make sure you get what you're paying for. Make sure your coach is actually helping you. Make sure your label's actually pulling weight, because it's important. So anyway, love you guys. Hope you're having an awesome day, and see you later.